Okay, I have 3 more examples of ellipses. If you feel like at some point you got the hang of it, you don't need to watch the whole thing. But if you're not so sure the whole way through, just keep watching. Here we've got x squared over 36 plus y squared over 81 equal to 1. In this situation, the bigger denominator is with y, so this one's going to be vertical. Our value of a is 9, the square root of 81. Our value of b, the square root of 36, is 6. Let's go ahead and find c. C squared is a squared minus b squared, which is 45. That means c is the square root of 45, which is approximately 6.7. I'm rounding to the nearest tenth, just because it's easier to graph when you have it as a decimal instead of a square root. So once again, we're not adding or subtracting anything with our x or y, so our center is at 0, 0. Now for our vertices, since this one's vertical, our x value is not going to change, but our y value is what's going to change here. So we've got 0, comma, and then we're adding a to the y value of our center and subtracting a. So we have 0, 9, and 0, negative 9. Then for the co-vertices, the x value is what's changing, and we're going to use b. So we have 6, 0, and negative 6, 0. Then for the foci, since it's vertical, the y value is what's changing. So the x value is still 0, and we're adding 6.7 as well as subtracting 6.7. So now I'm going to go ahead and plot these. As you can see, I made a little switch in the graph just to make sure everything fit. So our vertices are at 0, 9, and 0, negative 9, and I'm going to keep on graphing. And there's a very rough sketch of our ellipse. The major axis is the line that connects our vertices. In this case, that's a vertical line, so it's x equals, and that x value is 0. The minor axis connects our co-vertices. That's y equal to 0. Let's look at the next one. This time, our center is not at the origin. We have x minus 2, so we're going to change the sign there, and y plus 1, also changing the sign there. So our center is at 2, negative 1. The bigger denominator is with x, so this one's going to be horizontal. Our value of a is 5, and b is 4. Let's go ahead and find c. So we found c, and now I'm going to find my vertices, co-vertices, and foci. Again, since this one's horizontal, the x value is what's changing in my vertices. So I need 2 plus 5 and 2 minus 5. That gets me at 7, negative 1, and negative 3, negative 1. The co-vertices are going to be a change in my y value, so I'm going to do negative 1 plus 4 and negative 1 minus 4. That's at 2, 3, and 2, negative 5. For my foci, since it's horizontal, my x values are changing. I need 2 plus 3 and 2 minus 3. 5, negative 1, and negative 1, negative 1. And now we can plot all these points. For our major axis, that's connecting our vertices. It's a horizontal line at a y value of negative 1. The minor axis is the vertical line at the x value of 2. Okay, last example. Here, a is 3, b is 2. This one's going to be vertical. Let's go ahead and find c. We've got the square root of 5. Let's see what that is as a decimal. And I got 2.2. My center is at negative 2, 0. Since it's vertical, the vertices are changing my y value this time. So we're going to be at negative 2, 3, and negative 2, negative 3. Co-vertices change the x value. That's going to be 0, 0, and negative 4, 0. And foci, change my y value. We're at -2, 2.2, and -2, -2.2. The major axis connects my vertices. That is a vertical line through an x value of -2. The minor axis connects my co-vertices. That is through a horizontal line at y equals 0. And that is the graph of an ellipse.